to my channel. Today we are diving into the incredible world of the human brain. We will explore the fundamental concepts of the neuroscience, breaking down complex ideas into the easy one to understand the informations. So let's get started. First, let's talk about the basic structure of the brain. The brain is divided into the several parts, each responsible for the different functions. Major part includes cerebrum, cerebellum and brainstem. Let's talk about the cerebrum part. Cerebrum is the largest part divided into two hemispheres, left and right. It is responsible for the higher brain functions like through the actions and sensory processing. Each hemisphere has four lobes: frontal, parietal, temporal, and occipital. Frontal lobe is involved in decision making, problem solving, and planning. Parietal lobe processes sensory informations like touch, temperature, and pain. Temporal lobe is essential for processing the auditory informations and is also involved in memory and emotion. And last but not the least, occipital lobe. Occipital lobe is responsible for vision. Now let's talk about our second part, that is cerebellum. Cerebellum coordinates voluntary movements such as posture, balance, and speech. Cerebellum is not included in brainstem. Brainstem includes midbrain, pons, and medulla oblongata that controls basic life functions like breathing, heart rate, and sleep. Now let's zoom in even further to the cellular level. The brain is made up of billions of neurons, which are the basic building block of the nervous system. Neurons communicate with each other through the electrical or the chemical signals. Each neuron has three main parts: the cell body, dendrites, and axon. The cell body has nucleus and other cell organelles. Dendrites receives messages from the other neurons, while the axon sends messages away from the cell body to the other neurons, muscles, and glands. The point where the neurons communicate is called synapse. When an electrical signal reaches the end of the axon, it triggers the release of the neurotransmitters. These are the chemical messenger across the synaptic gap and bind to the receptor on the receiving neurons, continuing the communication chain. We will talk about the neurotransmitter in our later videos. Let's recap what we have covered today: the brain's major structure and their functions, and the role of the neuron and how they communicate. The brain is incredibly complex and fascinating organ. By understanding these basics, we can appreciate the intricacies of how we think, we feel, and interact with the world around us. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the brain. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon for more content on neuroscience. See you in the next video.